In times that are going really, really well, when everything is great, when everything is fantastic, when you have your routine and there's no need to change it up, there isn't really any growth here, you know, definitely not on a spiritual level. There's no need for you, there's no necessity for you to go within. For most of us, this has had a really, really detrimental effect in terms of our employment, in terms of our relationships, in terms of our emotions. We might be feeling super fearful, especially if people around us are feeling very, very fearful, and we're being, projected that fear. It's being projected at us, and it's only a matter of time until we internalize some of that and embody that. So it's not an easy time. It's like that adversity, you're forced to go within, right? So that's why I think this situation, and everyone knows what I'm referring to, is an amazing opportunity to go within and to challenge that adversity or to transcend it. Because if you've gone deep enough, you realize that everything is connected and everything is one, and there isn't really such a thing as your life. Then this isn't really adversity, but because we're human and we have an attachment to this, that's why it feels really, really hard. And we've got an attachment to the way that our life is. We've got an attachment to our family. We've got an attachment to our friends. We've got an attachment to money. We've got an attachment to all these things. So it feels really, really hard. And that's why we have to be kind to ourselves and say, okay, this is an intense situation. This is very intense. Maybe I've never experienced anything like this before, and most likely you haven't. But I'm gonna see this as an opportunity for growth. I'm gonna see this as an opportunity for going deeper within, for realizing that this isn't really an adversity. Does that make sense? It just is. And for myself, there's also been a lot of challenges here. Like, I've lost 95% of my income streams, and I say lost, but I've also gained a million other ways that I can now think about how to move forward. And yeah, it's a challenge, and I think it's really important for us to come together and to support each other. So if there's anything I can help you with, please reach out, and I'll do what I can. But please carry that on, like do that with everyone in your life. Support each other in this situation, and we can become more united. I've seen that as well. I mean, I'm not out and about too much these days for obvious reasons, but I feel people are becoming more united. And although the ego wants to accumulate and wants to protect and wants to make sure it stays far away from any dangers, and then it becomes very selfish, there is also a transcendence of that to some extent, and people becoming more united to deal with this challenge together. It always is like that in war times, whatever it is. So that's definitely a massive benefit here. And then also you've got the benefit that this is an opportunity for you to go deeper within, to transcend the adversity. Because in good times, we don't really grow, right? Also, I wanted to say, just putting together a new song, which is called Unite, which is all about us coming together and uniting, which is very related to this. And it would be great, and if you want to be in my music video, I'm getting people to hold up a sign saying Unite, and then I'm going to make a collage or a combination of all these different pictures and mini videos, people holding up the sign, and that should be quite powerful. So I'm really putting this together very, very soon, so whenever you can send it to me, that would be amazing. But yeah, maybe you've got a bit of time on your hand and you can get a bit creative, draw something, whatever you want, send that my way, and that'd be really cool. But yeah, I'm really wishing you a lot of strength in this time. I know we can make it through this. It's only going to make us stronger, and let's focus on the opportunity and realize that fear doesn't serve us. Fear, increases cortisol in our body, which weakens our immune system. So I try not to buy into it. Every now and then I get trapped in it, but it's not helpful. Like let's this is also an opportunity to learn a bit more about the immune system, how you strengthen it. This is an opportunity to learn how just generally how to keep a high vibe and how not to listen to all that stuff on the outside. And let's really support each other. I think now is the time where we prove how we respond and not just how we react, right? I'm trying to use this opportunity to see where are the things that I can focus on that are positive out of this, and where are the things that I can grow. Because as I said, adversity makes us grow, and we can easily make this look at as like the worst thing to ever happen to us, and the ego definitely thinks that, and maybe the overall physical health of humanity isn't benefiting from this, but the spiritual and the peaceful and the unitedness, the connectedness may well be doing that, may well be profiting from this, may well be benefiting from this. And maybe that's a wake-up call for many of us that we've needed so heavily, because we were actually able to step out from our daily routines, when do you think you would have got time at home like this, ever? So let's see what's to come. So keep shining bright, my friend. Take care.